everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for Faces of First Year with the First Year Experience Program. And so today we are featuring student accounts here at Pima Community College. And I have some amazing people here to talk to you about this incredible resource for all students, but especially first year students. So we're going to go around the room and go ahead and introduce yourselves. Begin here.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm a part of the Connect You program. I'm a mentor with the program.
Hi, I am Lum, and I am a peer mentor with Connect You. And
all right, and I'm Gloria, and I'm with Student Accounts.
Awesome, great. And Gloria, who else is part of your office or department at each of our campuses that first year students should meet?
We have our cashier offices at all the campuses, so you can go there to get your IDs and have questions. If you have questions about your financial activity, you can discuss that with them as well.
Awesome. And so what is it that you would say, if you were to describe student accounts as a game show, how do you think that it would best fit? What kind of game show would you describe student accounts as?
I would describe student accounts as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and it would be similar to the lifeline that's used on that, because they can address your residency charges. If they're incorrect, they can help you figure that out. If there's payments missing, or there's charges that you are not quite sure about, we can explain what those charges mean, or even make corrections, because the system, there's always room for error. So it's always good that our students are aware of what they're being charged and the payments that are coming into their account.
Absolutely. So you two are students here at the college, and so have you used student accounts in any way?
yes, I actually use the website to pay all my tuitions on there.
Okay, great. And so when you say the website, are you referring to My Account Manager?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, and so that can be accessed where on the website? How do you find that?
I believe that I went to My Pima, and then somewhere.
It's the students tab.
Yes.
Yep, and then somehow I got to the account manager.
Wonderful. So what you would do is you would go to the website. I pop quizzed him. And so what you would do is you would go to the Pima website, pima.edu, and then you would click on the red My Pima tab. Once you log into your personal My Pima account with your credentials, you would click on the Students tab. And then underneath that, you would click on the Register and Pay button. And then underneath that, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see a middle section that's going to show you your balance and any amount that you owe. And then in there, you're going to see a hyperlink to where it says My Account Manager. And it's going to take you to another outside window, but it's totally okay. It's still part of Pima. But inside that account is where you can manage your monies and also make payments through there. And so, Caitlin, talk to us about something that you wish you knew about Pima and this My Account Manager in your first year.
So when I was making payments, I didn't know that you could make payments online. And so I kind of was just going to the cashier and trying to figure out how to make payments. And then they were like, oh, you can pay online. So I started paying online. And then I slowly learned that you don't have to pay it all at once, or you can pay it all at once. So you can do a payment plan or not. It's all up to how you want to do it. And so I really enjoyed finding that out.
So Gloria, is the My Account Manager only available to online students?
It's to all students. It's one of the options available. And actually, all students have to manage their payment plans through the online portal. You cannot walk in and have somebody set that up for you.
And what about the cashiers at the student services centers? And so if you're an online or distance student, are those not available to them, or can they come in and use those services as well?
They can use the services as well. They can contact our call center, which is currently, the phone number is 206-4574 for online or in-state students who just can't make it out to a campus. and they can either be transferred to student accounts or sometimes they're transferred to the cashiers for assistance.
So when are the hours of operation for those cashier's office and the student service centers?
Student accounts is 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. The campus cashiers have different hours, but they're posted on the PIMA website. I believe right now they're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. or Monday through Thursday, and then on Fridays it's 10 a.m. to 5.
Yeah, it varies.
Yeah.
So check the websites. And then if a student wanted to email student accounts with a question or a challenge, how would they get hold of you?
So we have two separate. If you had a general question, you can email student accounts at pima.edu. If you have a very detailed, specific question or you're having an issue, you can email student accounts through bursaronline@pima.edu. We will research and get more information for you in that case. That's when you've already extended all the avenues of getting assistance. Then we can help troubleshoot and get you to the right people or help you resolve the questions that you have.
Got it. Speaking of questions, I saw that we had a couple viewers pop in while we were chatting. So if any of you have any questions while we are in this live session, don't hesitate to drop them down in the comments below and we will be happy to answer those along the way. If you are watching this in replay, still go ahead and if you want, you can drop your questions down below. I will make sure to get those over to Gloria, or again, you can shoot those over to the emails that she just mentioned. So let's see here. If we had talked about hours of operation, ways for them to follow up, payment plans, but I'm curious, with those payment plans, are there deadlines that they have to be aware of?
Yes. And the payment plan will provide all the details about the requirements of the payment plan, the terms of the payment. You can also manage your payment by editing amounts that you need to pay, because life happens to all of us. So you can change the dates, but it will explain the repercussions of making late payments and things like that. But the best thing to do is just to keep in contact with student accounts. If you're having issues, just email, let us know. We can help you navigate through managing your payments, and then also notating the account for any issues that you may be having. Some common issues would be like, I lost my debit card, so I have to replace it. I'm waiting for that. Things like that. We can kind of work with the student and maybe prevent some fees from being added for being late.
And those deadlines are set in advance, correct?
Correct. So when they sign up, they're going to get a printout or an actual detailed timeline of when payments are due. And there's a 3-day grace period with that to help people figure out payment issues. But after that, that's when they would have the late fee assessed, and that's when I would encourage you to work with our office directly so that we can help prevent some of those fees or avoid.
Got it. Got it. So speaking of grace period, I'm just curious, Mom, let's say, you're thinking about paying your bill. It's maybe like stressing you out. You're waiting to hear back from student accounts. You know that they got your back, and so you're like, okay, I just need a breather. Where would be your favorite place to go at PIMA to maybe just take a break from it all? What would you recommend to students as a good place to go as a break?
For the new student coming in, I would really recommend the student life and the cafeteria if they want to get some snacks. For the student life, I actually met a lot of new friends there, and it's really fun, a really good place to hang out. There's laptop, there's computer. You can print for free for 5 pages every day. And occasionally they will have a really big TV. You can literally watch Disney or play Mario Kart or whatever in there.
Nice.
And Mario Kart is the best game, so it will be really fun.
Smash Brothers.
See, this is gonna date me, but I was a Pac-Man person all the way.
I agree.
I love it. All right. Well, last question here. Let's see here. Why do you think that first-year students should tell their friends about student accounts?
Because friends care about friends, and so the best thing they can do to help their friends is to share information that's helpful. And knowing your student account, being aware of your charges, payments, setting up e-refunds if you're a financial aid or scholarship recipient so that you can have money directly into your account, because as students we stress out, and so one of the less stressful things that we can do is share information that's helpful, and being able to be knowledgeable about that, not being afraid, knowing who to call if there's a problem or an issue will help reduce some of that stress, and that's why you should share.
Yeah. Caitlin, why would you tell your friends about student accounts?
I think it's kind of great in a way that if a student like has an issue where they can't like make it to the campus, or they like you were saying, if they have an issue like they lost their debit card, they went to San Diego and they went to the beach and their debit card fell out of their pocket, it's a really great opportunity to like make a call and know who to call and know where to get information, how to fix issues that need to be fixed as soon as possible, so you're not being dropped from your classes, or you're not like missing any information that you need, so you're keeping everything safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else you got?
Another thing is, I actually had a friend who cannot pay the payment as a whole because it's such a large amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So she figured out about the payment plan, and she has been doing really well with that since she has a job.
Yeah.
It really helps a lot.
Absolutely. Pima Community College understands that, being able to pay your bill is the first step to being in your classes, and therefore being able to accomplish your goals that you have for graduation. And so Student Accounts is here to answer your questions when it comes to that piece of the puzzle. And so don't hesitate to reach out to them. Go to their websites. That information is linked into this event, and I will make sure that it is posted with this video so that you can look at all the information that they have about the My Account Manager, their hours of operation, and about those payment plans and deadlines. But again, if you have any other questions, let us know. But otherwise, we thank you for joining us today. Join us next time for Faces of First Year, where our mentors will be joining us to help answer any questions that you might have and just share their tips and tricks about how to get through your first year at Pima Community College. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.